On today's show, we have exciting news from Royal Caribbean, Disney, and Princess, as well as news from all around the cruise industry. It's gonna be a packed show, so get ready for today's cruise news on August 2nd in the year of our Lord 2024. Let's get into it. Royal Caribbean is making some smart changes to its Caribbean cruises in 2025. Royal Caribbean's Radiance class vessel is set to conclude its first ever world cruise on September 10th, 2024. The ship will then remain in Tampa until March 2025, offering Caribbean cruises before moving on to Alaska for the summer season. Meanwhile, the Serenade of the Seas will set sail on a 13-night Panama Canal cruise from San Diego to Miami on September 19th, marking its last visit to Florida until at least April 2026. Starting on October 5th, the ship will offer Interport Cruises to the Southern Caribbean from Cartagena, Colombia, and Colón, Panama, allowing guests to choose their embarkation city. That is pretty cool. This Interport sailing model offers travelers flexibility in choosing their departure city, similar to Royal Caribbean's Oasis of the Seas, which currently offers Interport cruises from Barcelona and Rome. On October 5th, 2025, Serenade will embark on a 7-night cruise from Cartagena, visiting Caraco, Aruba, and Panama before returning to Colombia. Retired Lieutenant Colonel James Bryan Wright, age 53, got into a physical altercation with his wife, Tracy Wright, just one day into a week-long Royal Caribbean cruise to the Caribbean on May 26th, according to Miami-Dade police report. Following the altercation, Wright exited their cabin and jumped from deck 5 off of the ship. Despite efforts to retrieve him, Wright was pronounced dead after his body was recovered by Royal Caribbean staff. Wright was a decorated veteran who served more than 30 years in the military, beginning in May 1988 with the South Carolina Air National Guard. He was remembered in his obituary as a wonderful human being and a good officer and a good friend who had the honor of presenting numerous Purple Hearts and other distinguished decorations during his service. This is truly a tragic and unbelievably sad story. I would like to ask everyone watching this video to pause for a moment and pray for retired Lieutenant Colonel James Bryan Wright and his family. Disney Cruise Line has unveiled exciting new features for its upcoming ship, the Disney Destiny. Launching in December 2025 from Port Everglades, here's what you can expect on board. The Disney Destiny will feature a unique dining experience, Pride Lands, Feast of the Lion King, where guests can enjoy African-inspired cuisine while watching a live performance retelling Simba's story. Cafes inspired by Disney characters will include Cafe Megara and Cafe Merida, offering coffee, tea, pastries, and more in themed settings. Over 1,200 staterooms will showcase custom artwork from Disney stories like Hercules and The Incredibles, while luxury suites will provide lavish accommodations and stunning ocean views. PortMiami is set to open the world's largest cruise terminal as part of a $2.4 billion expansion. This plan focuses on maximizing space and cutting emissions by 50% by 2030. The port will introduce shore power, allowing ships to connect to the grid and reduce emissions. The new MSC terminal will accommodate 3 ships from 2 lines and opens by year's end. These efforts will support growing cruise and cargo volumes while benefiting the community and the environment. In cruise stock news, Norwegian Cruise Line Holdings has raised its annual profit forecast for the 3rd time this year, citing strong demand and higher ticket prices. CEO Harry Sommer reported record-breaking advanced ticket sales, boosting their fiscal 2024 adjusted profit expectation to $1.53 per share. Norwegian's second quarter earnings exceeded expectations at 40 cents per share, but revenue fell slightly short at $2.37 billion. The company's shares dipped 1% due to the rising oil prices amid Middle East tensions. Despite these challenges, onboard spending remains strong, according to Sommer. Competitors Carnival and Royal Caribbean have also increased their profit forecasts. Hey, if cruising wasn't comfortable enough already, Princess Cruises is set to launch its new exclusive Sanctuary collection in October 2024. Debuting on the Sun Princess and later on the Star Princess, this premium ship-within-a-ship concept offers guests in Sanctuary suites, mini suites, or balconies access to an adults-only sun deck, a custom snack menu, cocktail bar, quiet pool, wellness classes, and dedicated restaurants and a lounge. The guests will also receive the Princess Premier Fare, which includes premium drinks package and Wi-Fi. Bookings are now open for cruises starting in October. Man, I would love to get in on that. Alright folks, that is it for today's cruise news on August 2nd in the year of our Lord 2024. Always remember, no matter what your destination or what cruise line you choose, adventure awaits.